So last year I built a swale to keep the rain from washing my garden soil away. How did it work? Let's take a look. No, really, let's take a look. So we are looking now at the upper slope, upper side of my garden. My land slopes this way, and the water was just washing this garden away. And this is a garden that I have spent years getting the soil in shape through the Back to Eden method by putting wood chips on it. 18 inches, 2 feet of wood chips stacked up and mulching in, and I would turn them in and turn the chips over and such as that. Got a whole playlist on my Back to Eden experience. But what I used it for is to completely transform this. You can see the fire ants bringing up that red dirt, that red clay. That's all this is, solid red, hard red clay. And you can see the dirt now, and I'll show you in just a minute how it's transformed to just beautiful black compost rich soil. So here's the swale. This is a rise. This is a trench. Did it with my tractor. I've got a video on it. I'll show you up here right about now. So click on it, come back and click on it. Anything that falls on the multiple acres up here. Now I've got some standing water here. Got a low, kind of a low place here. But it all comes this way, and the swale and the trench, or whatever you want to call it, catches it and then allows it to flow, or makes it flow around the garden. There's the garden. It just comes through here and just issues it out that way. And it has done well. Very, very little, none of this, no rain from up here, no rain from this side, got on this side. The swale did, it catches all of it. Now I had some washing just simply from rain that fell here and wanted to go that way, but not much, very little. So not even enough to show you. But so the swale worked great. If you've got a garden on a slope and you're tired of your soil washing away, come in here by hand or with a machine and just dig out a little trench, pile it up. Dig out a little trench, pile it up. Make a swale on a terrace, if you will, on the downward side of your garden, and it will keep that water from coming in your garden and ruining your soil. And I told you I would show you my soil. Again, is that beautiful? It's wet. I mean, this soggy wet, but that is beautiful, beautiful black compost rich soil that I created through the Back to Eden method. Nothing like the red, hard red clay. There's a good example of it right there. Hard red clay, iron ore gravel in it. That is my land, is my property. And changed it to that with the Back to Eden method. But this swale keeps the water going around. I like that. It's worked great. Got another little garden on the other side. You can barely see a little bit of it. And I got a swale there. Same thing. No erosion from this last course of rain. And I'm telling you, we've had rain for the last week at least. My rain gauge was full a couple of days ago at 6 inches. I didn't dump it, and we got another hard rain last night, probably an inch at least. So this is the swale. This one's kind of grown up. We got a little grass growing in it, but you can see the water standing in it. So it is doing its job also, and it is taking the water that would come from behind me. It is taking that water, because that is a terrace That is a terrace right there. It's coming through here, hitting that bank, the terrace bank, and it's funneling it around by the chicken pen. So, works good. This garden needs definitely some attention. I pulled up everything, piled it up in the middle, waiting for it to dry out. I'm gonna burn it because it's got a lot of weed seeds and stuff in it that I don't want to rejuvenate. But anyway, just wanted to show you what the swales are doing for me. You ought to try it if you've got a problem area that's washing. No, it doesn't have to be for, does not have to be just for a garden. I did this in front of my house because I was getting water under my house and it was ruining my foundation. And I did something very similar to this. I guess I need to show you that. But did something very similar to this, and it has made under my house dry. So that's what we want. And I wish I'd have done it 20 years ago. All the problems I've had. Anyway, swales, terraces. If you're not familiar with what a swale is, it's just basically a terrace. I've got a trough and a terrace. Let your water flow away and go somewhere else. That's what we did here. All right, we're gone.